All right, hey guys, new project today. I'm out here trying to get the truck worked on a little bit so that it can rain, because I want to put it away, just in case it hails. It is spring in Texas. So hey, I want to talk to you about this bug flector or hood protector. It's from a company called AVS or Auto Ventshade. I've had many bug flectors before, and they all mounted underneath the hood, and then sort of would wrap around and come up. And they did a pretty good job of protecting your hood, and especially it would cause like bugs and stuff to kind of go over your windshield. I mean, it wasn't a perfect thing, but it did create an interesting airflow. And I've had that on many trucks. This particular one, though, doesn't mount in that way at all. It actually just uses double stick tape to stick right onto the front edge or the front of the hood. And I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't know. I was worried about paint and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, I bought this one because it has this light in the front. It does your turn signals, and it's like a running light. You've kind of seen this approach. I think there's a Ram 1500 that has it, like a special one. And I know I've seen it on certain Ford trucks. I know Ford just has like 3 lights or something, and I don't know. But I don't know, kind of like the look and get you a little bit more attention with the turn signals and whatnot. So I will say it fits okay. There's like an 1/8 inch space on both sides, like short. It could have been a 1/4 inch longer and it would have fit better. And then the other thing is, right, the light bar itself uses double stick tape, and it doesn't come attached. You have to attach it. So I attached it, but because it's curved, the light bar doesn't want to bend, and there is some curvature to this. So it doesn't seem as stuck on there as I would like it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to use some kind of other adhesive or just see how it goes. I mean, by the way, remember the truck bed light project that I was all worried about not sticking? They're still stuck there. Knock on wood, they're still up there. So I haven't messed with it. I'm just waiting to see if it hangs on there. Anyway, right now this is in place. I'm going to start doing the wiring, and as mentioned, I don't tap any factory wiring. So what I'm doing is I'm going to tap into wiring that I did in the back of the truck for well, I have lights like this, LED light strips that are on the running boards, and they do the same thing. Well, they do more actually. When you put the car in reverse or the truck in reverse, they light up white, and I'll do a review on those lights too, but they light up white in reverse, and then they are yellow when you're just driving with your lights on, and they do a sequential turn signal thing too, which is kind of cool. So no one will ever say they didn't know I was trying to turn. But so I'm going to start tapping that. I'm pretty proud of this. I just made this using a 4-wire 4-circuit connector, and I just put some blade connectors on there and heat shrink them on there. So it looks pretty pro, and I'm going to use this and some wire taps to tap the wiring that goes to those light strips on my running boards, and therefore I'll get left and right, ground, and then parking lights. So more to come on that, and I'll let you know how it goes. Hey guys, here we are. It's 9:20 Friday night, and I have failed. Junebug season. No, I have failed. Everything takes twice as long as I think, and I work half as fast as I think. So everything is 4x, or what I think it'll take. Anyway, I did manage to get the bug flector wired in using those same 3M little double stick tape clips and then using zip ties. So the cabling routes down here around the hinge and back, and I decided instead of just direct connecting it that I would go to a junction box, just a little thing here, and I'll show you a picture. Basically it's just a little terminal screw setup so that I can easily make the connections, and should any need come about where I want to do some more stupid stuff, I can add it. But I spent a lot of time trying to find the wire that I needed. I was a little concerned about amperage and distance because I'm coming from the back of the truck to the front of the truck, so that's probably close to 20 feet, and I didn't want to use wire that was too thin, so I had to do some digging through the archives, if you will, of my Hummer projects, and I got what we needed, so it's all good, and we're wired in to here. But I ran out of. I really feel like I've run out of time because I need to. I've made the connections for here. I need to then run the cable under the truck and then to the back and make those connectors and then hook it up. But at this time of night, it's dark and it's hard to see. And even though I have pretty good lighting out here in the driveway between the two garages, it's probably not enough under the truck, and without getting out flashlights and weird stuff, I mean, there's no need to do that. But, like I said, weather's supposed to be rolling in tomorrow. If I'm lucky, what I'm going to do here is I'll clean up the garage, get the truck back in here, and then maybe I can make that last connection even in the garage tomorrow if I have to. It shouldn't be that hard. But just in the interest of hail and Texas weather, probably going to put this truck in and then put my wife's truck back in the little garage, and we'll revisit this tomorrow. It's never as easy as you think it'll be. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you, and we'll continue on tomorrow. Alright, so hey guys, I still need to tie up some wires and add some corrugated, whatever you want to call it, wire wrap. But I just wanted to show you from my perspective. What is that, POV or whatever, I don't know, first person shooter. Here's the bug flector lit up on the front of the truck. It's looking pretty good. And then as you come around, you can see, these are my running board lights that I've got set up right there. And then I'm going to do a review on those running board lights separately. And then I'll do a review of this backup light situation too. And then we come around here and the running board lights back on the same side. So it's all looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Took me a lot more time. Storms are coming to Dallas tonight, so I'm sort of in a little bit of a rush. But hey, let me put the hazard lights on here just so you can see what that does, which is just like turn signals, right? So for the side light, that's a pretty cool look. I think that's good. Then in the front, here's what the hazard lights do. Now, when you run turn signals, of course, it would be either the left side or the right side, not the whole thing, but, same deal. And then, of course, as you come around, I get the right side doing the same thing. And the back, the tail light thing, is really, really bright. Does a nice job. So, highly recommend most of these products so far, but we'll see with regard to the bug flector how it goes, because I'm still not sure about the double stick tape. But let me finish the wiring wrap up, and then I'll show you how that looked in the end. I'll be right back. Alright, so hey guys, this is what the wiring turned out to be. I need some suggestions on electrical tape, because for me, the electrical tape I own either turns into like this sticky mess of goo, or I have a really nice roll here, but it's really large and it's not manageable. I had bought off of Amazon a roll of what was supposed to be like the next generation of electrical tape, and it was more like it's more cloth than vinyl or rubber like we're used to with regular electrical tape. So anyway, that stuff has turned out to be, doesn't look trustworthy to me. It looks like it is gonna, it's not as sticky, and I don't know if it's gonna last. So I've done some Hummer projects with it, but I don't know, the jury's out on that stuff. But anyway, I am totally not digging what I got going on there. But other than that, and I can always redo that, but this all turned out pretty darn nice. I used my little self-adhesive 3M wire connections, and the one goes up the hood as we talked about, and the other one's going down there, and runs along the frame to the back bumper where I tied in everything. So it all looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully the double stick tape works and it all hangs on, but at least for now it's all on there. So let me turn on the parking lights and the hazard lights and do one more walk around, and we'll probably just call this done. Hey, alright, so here we are. I got the parking lights on and the hazard lights on, and everything is seemingly working. Pretty happy with that. That looks good there. We'll have to have a talk about RAM and what they did with these lights here. These right here are some weird trailer ambient lighting thing that is forward, and there's a like one that goes backwards. I think it's right here, right there. That one goes backwards, and the whole bunch go forward. And the buttons were so small I couldn't even understand what they were trying to tell me from the icons. Anyway, there's the back, and there's how the red parking lights and the yellow lights go. It's really, if you're so messed up that you crash into me with that stuff on, I'm gonna beat your ass. That's for sure. Just kidding. Well, at least on this video, just kidding. But anyway, this is Texas, so. Anyway, let's call this one done, and we will move on to the next one. I'm not sure how, hey, look at that hair. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great Easter weekend.